be scared of the night, always wanting the fright of your life. Oh baby, can't you see the monsters screamed in your dreams? Let me be your monster, darling, while you're scared of sleep at night. Hold your teddy tighter and bear of your life. No baby, can't you see the monster made of mine?
Hey guys, girls and ghouls, it's your boy Razor from Razor's Twisted Exploring. We're out in Todmorden today and just up this steep roadside at the minute, on my way to go and see Dobroyd Castle. So come with us on another explore. So this is what we're looking at, Dobroyd Castle. Now it's not abandoned, I think it is definitely used. Got the light on there. But yeah, this is mainly just having a look around the grounds, that's all.
You're not really allowed, it's private property.
What, just have a look around?
Yeah, but it's private
It's like a activity centre, isn't it?
That's right, yeah, and we have kids on site, so we can't really have people walking on.
Alright, I'm going to avoid any of them, it's the building.
Yeah, but you still, like, there's loads of
more.
signs as you come up saying private property, so you can't really be here.
I've not seen one. Not seen
You do
seen
have to
any.
sign contracts.
I believe it to be a public building.
No, I believe it isn't.
What?
I mean, you can't just, like, at the moment we don't have kids on site, but you can't just wander in. So, you can take pictures of it, but
So I can still
not normally.
look around.
Normally there's kids on site and we can't. We have like 300 kids on site and we're not allowed.
Alright, so there's nobody here today?
No, there is people working,
Yeah.
so I'm happy to take pictures, but then I need you to leave.
Yeah, I'll most likely leave after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just let the manager know.
No worries.
So he knows that you are on site.
As we continue. It's a bit silly really, isn't it? Project. Look at this little shield. Amazing building. Bread delivery. It's like some of the buildings here. Not too sure what they are, but it's this building that obviously we're very interested in. outdoor sitting bit. Clear signs of vandalism there. Glass. It's hard to differ between it actually. Of being active. Why not? Because this part here, very condensed. So they're around there. However, there's some zip lines down that way. So coming back on ourselves, let's have a look at the zip lines. Down this way. Is it not? What is it? Robin Wood.
So it's a kids' activity centre.
Ah.
So this is nothing to do with this is just.
Oh, beware of squirrel.
Yeah. So yeah, this is not. This is just our grounds.
Yeah. I'll just have a look.
Well, you're not meant to be here though. So
It's.
Go on.
Go on.
No, you go.
Well, it's an activity, isn't it? Sort of thing.
Private property though, like so it's not public land. So the whole area from, well, I don't know where the boundary is, but I'm pretty sure it's the bottom of the steps.
Yeah.
You walk up the steps.
Yeah.
So from like there. Or
But
here,
you can gain access openly, can't you? Cars coming and going.
people. Well, the gates are locked in a minute
Yeah.
because we're working at the moment. So when we leave, the gates will be locked.
But there's still that open access that if public just want to
Well,
walk up and walk round.
I mean,
There's no clear signs. The only signs that I seen was near to the garages, and that was just around the garages.
okay. So as you come,
So
as you come through.
Other than that, coming upwards, didn't see any.
Okay, well,
on
on the way back out, I can show you if you want.
Yeah. Do you mind just have a sneaky
No, I think-
little nosy down there?
But it's nothing to do with the castle anymore.
I know, but I see like a, is that like a zip line?
Well,
sort of
I'll
thing?
walk around.
Yeah.
I'll walk around with you, but I'm meant,
No.
I'm meant to be at work. So.
Wow. So what ages are these for?
So we take school groups.
Yeah.
So everyone that comes to Robin Wood has to book through a school, and it's just Key Stage 2.
So
7.
no adults.
No.
Oh, that's a shame. I feel like a big kid sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like a really nice place to work. Kids come, like a residential centre, come for 3 days, but then, yeah, we just don't have any public, because it's just.
It's a shame.
It is a shame.
You could
but,
have brought in more. Yeah.
Like, all the activities are based around that age, so they're like the best they can be for that age. Whereas, like your PGLs and your Kingsmen or whatever take on a really big range of ages. I'm not saying what they do is wrong.
Yeah.
There's stuff like what Kingswood have obviously gone on.
What are these? Are just like
accommodation blocks.
accommodations for people wanting to stay in.
Yeah. There's a mixture of like kids' rooms, and then they have some teacher rooms next to them.
Yeah.
So then they've always got a familiar face nearby.
Yeah.
It's always a bit hard coming away with you.
No, I think this would have been better to sort of open it up to the public as well, to see like the history of.
You've got to be like careful, don't you, with kids?
Yeah.
There is there's like one day a year where our neighbours run like a history tour.
Yeah.
So they're really like super passionate about the castle, and they know a lot of the history about it. I think it's on a Todd group somewhere. But it could be worth looking at that and seeing, like, contacting them and getting on. Like, if you're interested in the history of the castle.
Yeah, more than anything, trying to have a little wander around.
Yeah. Just, like, it's got to be both ways, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I'm always respectful like that.
Yeah,
At least I got to have a little look round.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
I know some people really do push it.
Push.
I'm like a YouTuber. I go exploring like abandoned places. Obviously, this is not abandoned, but I like history. But you do get some people that really push it. Disrespectful.
I think like if everyone's respectful both ways, then it works.
True, yeah.
But maybe I'll pass on about the signage. Like we've gone with what we thought is enough but subtle, but maybe we need to have a bit more.
Yeah.
And that's something I'll pass on.
No worries.
You happy with that?
Thank you for that.
No worries. Have a nice
Take
day.
care. So where's these private property signs? It's only here, basically. That's all it's saying, all that. Toilet seats. Because out here, there's nothing. It's just activities. Dobroyd Castle is a prominent 19th century mansion situated on a hill overlooking Todmorden in West Yorkshire. Commissioned by industrialist John Fielden, junior son of social reformer honest John Fielden, the castle was constructed between 1866 and 1869 at a cost of £71,589. Designed by architect John Gibson, it was intended both as a grand residence and a symbol of Fielden's status. The castle's inception is tied to a romantic anecdote. Fielden's wife, Ruth Stansfield, purportedly agreed to marry him on the condition that he build her a castle. The resulting structure boasts 66 rooms, 4 corner turrets, a 4-storey tower, and extensive use of Devonshire marble and Cairn stone. Intricate carvings depict stages of cotton manufacturing, reflecting the family's industrial heritage. Following the deaths of Ruth in 1877 and John in 1893, the castle saw varied uses. In 1942, it became a home office, approved school for boys aged 15 to 18, focusing on manual skills like carpentry. After the school's closure in 1979, it briefly operated as a private institution for boys with emotional and behavioural challenges. In 1995, the new Kadampa Buddhist tradition purchased the property, establishing the Lonsang Dragpa Centre despite securing a £127,000 grant for roof repairs. The centre closed in 2007 due to funding shortfalls. Since 2009, Dobroyd Castle has served as the Robin Wood Activity Centre, offering residential adventure courses for school children.
Dobroyd Castle was intended as a symbol of their love. However, their relationship deteriorated over time. Ruth became increasingly reclusive and is said to have struggled with alcoholism. She eventually moved into a Swiss-style chalet built for her at the foot of the hill and died there in 1877 at the age of 50. She is buried in an unmarked grave at Todmorden Unitarian Church. John Fielden died at the castle in 1885 after an accident left him wheelchair bound. Some local accounts suggest that the emotional weight of these events contributes to an eerie atmosphere within the castle. While specific ghost stories about Dobroyd Castle are scarce, the surrounding area of Todmorden is rich in paranormal lore. For instance, Todmorden Unitarian Church, where Ruth is buried, is reputed to be haunted. Visitors have reported shadowy figures and phantom footsteps, and the site has attracted ghost hunters and paranormal investigations. The broader Todmorden area is steeped in folklore. Legends include tales of a spectral black shuck, a ghostly black dog said to appear between Todmorden and Mankin Halls, and stories of UFO sightings that have earned the town the nickname UFO Alley. While Dobroyd Castle may not have its own well-documented hauntings, its connection to local tragedies and its proximity to sites rich in paranormal activity contribute to its mystique.